With all the market volatility we've seen as of late, investors are flocking to gold. And here with me now to talk about the popular safe haven asset from an ETF perspective is Will Rhind. He's the CEO of GraniteShares. Thanks for being here, Will.
Thank you. Good to have me.
All right, so gold has just been on a tear lately. Even before we saw all of the volatility that we saw in the last month, before that, gold was already rallying. What do you attribute to the strong move that it's made over the last few months?
Well, there are a number of things. I think probably the most important thing is interest rates are declining here in the US for the first time in a number of years, and actually across the world. And so when interest rates are falling, that makes the cost of holding gold lower and therefore more attractive to investors. And I think really that's the major driver at the moment.
And then in addition to what's going on with interest rates, all the global uncertainty that we're seeing making gold appealing as well?
Exactly. So I guess you have to ask the question, well, why are interest rates falling? And interest rates are falling primarily because the global economy is slowing down. And when we get a situation where the global economy is slowing down, people start to worry about all sorts of different sectors and factors, which breeds this uncertainty, which then gold responds to. And so gold, you could think of it as a kind of a read of the temperature of the market or of sentiment. And if you get uncertainty like we're seeing currently, the price of gold will most certainly rise.
Right, and with a lot of headlines that we've seen lately and still a lot of unresolved global issues, is your expectation then that gold will continue to move higher even though it's been up so much already?
Yeah, I think gold prices have come up, but put it into context, they're still some way away from the all-time high that we saw back in 2012. And so when you look at the all-time high price of just over $1,900 an ounce, where gold prices today are just a little bit over $1,500, is still some way away. Contrast that to what we see in the stock market and other asset markets around the world where markets are trading at or near all-time highs. So I think from a gold perspective, we're not quite there yet, and gold prices have moved up, but they've come from a low base.